Tell me. By fact now that within this time, we have built new schools, not in hundreds.
New schools?
Yes, new classrooms. We have built more than 200 new classrooms.
Give me 5 examples of schools in which you have built.
New classroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me an example.
Now,
in different local government.
In every local government.
Just tell me, give me 5.
There is a particular classroom, school in my local government, Ilesha. That school has already been dilapidated.
What's the name of the school?
School is in Ilesha. That school, it is the NSCDC that now use it as their base.
What's the name?
Can I remember the name?
You can't remember the name. Mention other name.
Yes. So this school, when we got there, all these boys are already smoking, doing anything there. But when we got there, we make sure we brought the school back. We put fence there. So I want to mention him, I'll keep mentioning him. There is no government. Even if you tell me your street, if I check my record, I will tell you the school that we have done there.
That's in Ilesha West.
In all Osun states.
Give me other examples. The only one you mentioned, you can't even remember the name of the school.
Issue of power. And the president said himself, he cannot, if I cannot give you power in 4 years, don't vote for me. When I come to you after 4 years, do not vote for me. And
are you sure that the president said that? I am not aware that the president said that. I have seen headlines of some people saying that he said that. I'm not aware that he said that. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can share the video with you if my producers get it ready.
By all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me.
This was before the election, and the question we'll be asking is that if by that judgment, should anybody look in the direction of APC or President Tinubu?
There were several little incidents before that.
Can you look at the camera?
Yeah.
Tell us why the APC wants to remain in government. Can you campaign? I want you to campaign for your party in 3 minutes. Look at the camera.
Why I think that APC and the Nigerians will vote APC come 2027 is because my party have laid the foundation for this country. And that foundation, a solid foundation, must be built upon. When you start up a house, only you knows what you are putting and how solid it was and the material you start with to complete it. The party just laid the foundation and we want to finish it to the roofing until Nigeria have a roof over their head.
What are you doing in this government? The same government you described as president-select rather than president-elect, accusing INEC of manipulation and all of that. You are saying you were in court to say that it was a rigged process. Those were your words. What are you doing in the same government at some point that you said if they vote for APC, it will be like going to a night of 1,000 laughs?
I was in the opposition.
Yes.
In case you don't know, the role of the opposition is to oppose the government. When I made a decision on the 10th of January, and after I visited the president, from that day till date, I speak well of the president and I support his activities. Now you ask, I spoke. Can I have water to drink, please?
Sure. Yeah, please get him water.
You said I spoke against
him. You said a lot of things. You delegitimized him. You said it was not a legitimate government. All the things you said. Do you still stand by them, or you had a change of heart?
They are irrelevant.
They are irrelevant. So you are not a man of conviction.
Bam. Okay.
For number 1, inclusive growth, more people are poorer. For number 2, strengthening Nigeria's national security, more Nigerians have died than terrorists have been neutralized, according to their own
figures. More Nigerians have died against what?
More
Nigerians have died against what?
According to the figures coming from our government,
against what?
Terrorists have been neutralized by the government.
Against what? More Nigerians have died against what? Adeswa.
What do you mean?
No. You see, you throw these things. No. Please. When you want to compare, you compare it to another era. More Nigerians have died
Against what?
More Nigerians have died in the first 3 years of the Tinubu administration.
Against what?
That terrorists have been neutralized by the same administration.
Don't say that, please.
I'm bringing out data. I've listed 8 areas.
Data from where?
This is data from your own government. The National Orientation Agency spent money and put adverts in multiple newspapers this week.
More people have died.
Yes.
Against what era?
What do you like to compare? It's just saying that.
Why did she say so?
Okay,
when you say that more number of people have died,
yes,
it is a comparative language.
It will mean that compared to the first 3 years of Buhari, for example.
Oh no, more people died. No, more people died even in that era than now.
For me, I will not say try your best to put your house in order. I will not help you to do so either. It is indeed a pleasure to witness you in such a disarray.
What would you do in the first 2 years of your second term?
Do more work. More challenges are there. Today there's a very bright light at the end of the corner. Economic is stable, the naira is stable, predictable. Planners can do reasonable budget. They can plan their lives well. The children are in school. The vulnerables are being helped.
And all those welfare issues.
General Usman, I'm happy that you keep saying the system is not perfect, because it's not perfect. And it's those imperfections we want to make on and work on to make perfect. Please, the feeding allowance, which is the ration cash allowance, is it 3,000 naira per day?
The RCA?
Yes, the RCA. Is it 3,000 naira per day?
Well, I can't say precisely. The last time I checked, it was 3,000 per day. But then, of course,
so
you have to look at, and
day.
I'm so happy
and
when you are discussing.
Let me finish.
Let's assume. Let's assume it was so because you made reference. You made reference to it last week.
Yes. As of today, it's still 3,000 naira per day. It's not increased. And these are, I'm giving you facts, empirical facts. 3,000 naira per day.
I know you talked about it last week.
Yes,
and I saw it
for a troop on duty, 3,000 naira per day. If you are to extrapolate by 31 days, that's about 93,000 naira in a country where food inflation has gone up tremendously. How will that? And these are the facts I'm getting from people, and they are saying this is very poor. So that's number one. Number two, I've also had reports where military men have to buy their boots, their night vision goggles for operations for this country. Logistics and kitting of the troops. Apart from the popular story that you've tried to debunk, and you said, oh, that guy was a little bit mischievous and all of that, I've also had stories. So is this fair enough on the welfare of the people? And just imagine 3,000 naira per day for feeding for our troops that are out there on the field. You might want to have some answers to this, but this is appalling. And today I'm fighting for the Nigerian army.
Yeah,
I'm fighting for our troops. It should be better. These are people that are living their lives, getting killed every day for 3,000 naira per day for feeding. I'm here to fight for the Nigerian army.
I really appreciate your concern, and sincerely speaking, I even commend you for that, and that is exactly what we are talking about in terms of the realities or the present circumstances of the Nigerian society. And I made reference to the fact that the soldiers, apart from that, they have to be above bare necessities of life. They are also family people. How do you expect someone to feed on 3,000 naira per day in the prevailing circumstances? I don't know when last you've been to filling station or when last you went to market. A loaf of bread that you used to buy 500 naira, now you get it as much as 1,500 or more. And it's not just bread, almost everything else. And the commanders cannot give what they don't have. And that is why, and you need to draw the attention of the authority on the plight of this personnel in respect of the circumstances, sacrifices they are making, and the remuneration they receive, whether it is adequate or not. That is one. And the secondly is that the second issue is that there are certain things that are basic and there are certain things that are controlled items. Take, for instance, you made reference of kitting in respect of boots in terms of uniform and the night vision goggles. Goggles, actually, they are control items. Fragmented jacket, weapons, arms, ammunition, they are control items. So there is no way an individual can buy them. Unless, of course, it is something else. So basically, you have to distinguish between those things. And there are initial issues that the responsibility of the service to give you. But if you decide, because I could remember in the days of ECOMOC, there was a particular commander who went to the war front with 16 pairs of uniform on his own. But of course, the kitting was that 3 pairs of uniform. So basically, there is nothing wrong in anybody argumenting so that you can feel better. And
things are getting better for Nigeria. Things are getting better. For Asiwaju is on the throne. Things are getting better. Things are getting better. Things are getting better. Mr. President, things are getting better. Hey, things are getting better for Nigeria. For Nigeria is on the way. Progressive government. Things are getting better. Asiwaju, congratulations. I thank you.
Wrong arithmetic, wrong statistics, warehouse economy, and that's not what Nigeria needs.
I know I laugh. I know I laugh.
That is why we ask you to renew their hope. If they don't want to see the hope and the roads that we bridge and the children we raise and the economy we are growing, we let them jiggy bola. We give them eyeglasses.